Hey there, this is Vintage Rob 89 here, and today we have something very special. A vintage Star Wars item that I think gets a lot of hate, and I love it a lot. And it's probably because when I was a kid, this was the first Star Wars vintage piece I ever saw, and it was at a toys museum out here in Connecticut called the Barker Animation. It's in Cheshire, Connecticut, and this was it. This was the twin pod cloud car, released in 1980, and obviously I'm assuming it was popular back then, but with collectors now, it's one of those pieces that they don't want because it doesn't really do anything. And I think the running joke was, too, as a kid, if you got this was like getting a pair of shoes because they look like shoes. Divided by this engine that's in the middle. But I think it's a cool piece. We got a re-release back in 2010. I believe it's still on my channel, or I removed it. I can't really remember, but I wanted to get the vintage one again because I had this in my collection a decade ago. I sold it, and now we have this particular piece back, so I'm very excited in showing it off to you. So the first thing on these cloud cars that usually are now problem son, since they are over 40 years old now, are these canopies. A lot of them don't want to stay up anymore. Mine do. I'll try to show you that. Okay. See, it stays up in all different positions. As you saw. Also, a lot of the canopies are cracked too. And then the other issue we have with these canopies is that the stickers are missing. These stickers that you see on the canopies are reproduction. From zacparis. And even the engine sticker is a reproduction as well. And the front sticker. And those are usually scratched off. Now, since I'm holding this, the next cool thing is that this landing gear is retractable. And I'll push it up off the side here. Or you know what, I'll show you guys. 1, 2. And now you're in full flight mode. You could fly. And you could fit 2 cloud car pilots in here, Bespin guards, which is really cool. But actually, I'll leave it off because I'm putting it back in the box later. But yeah, that's it. That's the cloud car. And that's where it gets all the hate, because it has nothing else. It doesn't shoot any projectiles. It doesn't make any sound. It's just the landing gear and the canopies. But the overall design of it, I just think is really awesome. It's very ahead of its time for 1980. And I just think looking at it, it's a classic, nostalgic Star Wars piece. And now we will be looking at the original box here, which is one of my favorite boxes for a vehicle that doesn't get a lot of respect. Pop is missing as usual, but we have one side of the box still sealed, $8.99. Here's the other side. Yep. So that is it. And in there are inserts, but they're reproductions from Replicator boxes, and you know, the stickers are from zacparis. Actually, I bought this ship and it didn't have any stickers at all. He's like, it has very good canopies, and I took it, so I got a good deal on it. So speaking of that, what is the price on these cloud cars? So loose, no box, you could pay anywhere from $25 to $50. There's a range. With the box, it's usually $50 and up. I've seen it go for sometimes close to $200. Some people really like to jack the price on these because it's vintage Star Wars. But other than that, it is just an awesome vehicle. It's a must-have for your vintage Star Wars collection. It goes great with the Bespin guards. It goes great with the Cloud Car pilots, and then the other figures from Empire that came with it, or that came in this line. So back then. But other than that, please give a like to this video, and also pick one of these up. It is totally worth it. So thank you for watching.